So I've heard a lot about these Marvel blind bag comics, so I decided to go pick some up. So when I got there, he asked me if I knew about the controversy with these comic books. I said I did, so he handed me the rest of them that he had, which was 10. If you aren't aware of what is going on with these, they just have not been packaged correctly. So unfortunately, a lot of these comics aren't even worth anything no matter what you get, because the spine is pretty jacked up. Tried to pick some that had the least amount of spine ticks. Upon opening, I've got, it's in a little sleeve of sorts, but you can see even right here, it is just pretty smashed. The Spider-Man and Wolverine. I don't know if you can really see, but there's some nicks right here, and along here. So I was speaking to, I think he was the owner, and said that he had ordered 500 and he had to return like 254 of them. So a little more than half. And if you want to return them and get your money back, you have to open every single bag, and then you have to tear off the whole cover. So let's open the second one. This one's pretty cool. I'm not seeing, this one is actually not too, never mind. It didn't look like it was messed up, but it's because all along the spine is like an off-white color, and so you can't really see it, but there's quite a few. Kind of starts from down here, and right here, and there's a couple more up here. Some of these you can get original sketches from Robert Downey Jr., Kevin Feige, and unfortunately some of the people that have gotten them, the spines were just completely damaged. Here. So upon looking at it, it doesn't look like it's that bad, and I think again it's because it's white, but when you actually give it a good look, it's pretty bad. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pretty big nicks. You know, for me, somebody who doesn't really collect comics, I don't know a whole lot, but I've just heard so much about these and people being really upset that they've been buying a lot, and especially when they're shipped in a box to them, they're just kind of floating around in the box. Like, you just have these bags, there's no cardboard or anything protecting them from smashing into each other or even, you know, bending a little bit. So it's just, I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know, you know, I guess whose fault this is, who's to blame. It's pretty interesting to me that they went to all this trouble and even had celebrities, you know, sketch art for these. It's unfortunate that it just kind of fell really short. The owner also told me that it was either today or yesterday, that they are selling all of the comics 10% off to comic book stores, and it doesn't really seem like anybody's that interested, so that really sucks. I'm just hoping that, you know, they'll just kind of learn their lesson. Really cool idea. So all they have to do now is just find a better solution. Like I said, for me, it's not that big of a deal because I don't really collect comics. I'm not sending them off, you know, to get a PSA grading or anything like that. So, but for the people who are big comic book heads and were really excited for these and was hoping to, you know, score a Robert Downey Jr. sketch, and then they got it and it was completely messed up and rendered it worthless. Now, I think it would still be cool to have it anyways. You know, some people do look at these as investments, and these I don't really think that these are going to be worth much. So, anywho, so my takeaway with these is, if you are wanting to buy these as an investment, do not. If you're wanting to buy them for fun like I did, you should go for it. If you're looking for that Robert Downey Jr. sketch, it might still be out there, or it's ripped off and thrown in somebody's garbage. Anyways, thanks for watching.